Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go ahead and take a look at the boy, Big Daddy. We have Dokkan Fest Buuhan. Majin Buu, Ultimate Gohan absorbed. Let's see how good this guy is going to be. I think he should be a pretty effective character. I somewhere in range of, like, I think the top TURs right now, right? So I think that this guy should be, you know, around as effective as Slug, Angel, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Fat Buu. I mean, you could say TEQ Vegeta. I think these characters are probably a little bit better than TEQ Vegeta, but we'll see, we'll see. Remember, Buuhan does have his domain, so we'll have to keep all that in mind. Now, we should be able to use Buuhan's domain if it's a full power absorption rotation. Unfortunately, we did start out. Now, TEQ Buu is not on power absorption. I think it's stupid, by the way. He should be, because I understand all the other Majin Buus are on power absorption because they do have someone absorbed inside of them, but TEQ Buu literally absorbs people. Like, he does absorb people. He can. So I feel like he could be on power absorption as well. Maybe I'm crazy. You know, I'm known to be insane, but I'm just saying. Now, I kind of think I want to put Buuhan right here in the middle slot. This will probably work the best for us. Yeah, Metamorphosis is a huge, powerful link that we'd get from Janemba. Janemba's in slot 7. Let's just kind of do this. Maybe I'll regret this. We'll see. Keep in mind that Buuhan is supporting and stuff like that. We're going to have a couple of his big, powerful links are activated. So let's see how we're going to do. The thing about Buuhan is I do think he's going to be a nice defensive character, but he is going to be more so like a slot 2 or a slot 3 defensive character or something like that, right? For sure. All right, are we going to be able to handle this with Exchange Buu? Yes, yeah. Okay. 12 million for Buuhan. So, definitely not the craziest. Okay. So, here's the thing with Buuhan, right? The first 6 turns, Buuhan gets an extra 100% attack and defense and a high chance to crit. We did see him crit right there. He has no additionals built in. And then from turn 7 on, he gets an additional and he gets a dodge as well. So, this, again, is kind of the thing with Buuhan, is that he is not really going to be doing very much damage early on. We have to go into his domain if this boy is going to be putting up damage. Like, before he's going to do any type of damage whatsoever. Let's just try this. So, here he is right here. This is next to Buu Tanks. Remember, we're not going to have Big Bad Bosses up. We have everything else. We have, you know, Shocking Speed. We have Metamorphosis. We got a lot of these big links up. But we don't actually have Big Bad Boss as the strongest link for him. Let's just kind of, like, see that. Let's put him in front of some of these hits. TEQ Broly right here. TEQ Broly is on the team. TEQ Broly is on every team. If you can run TEQ Broly, you should. Now, all right, these damage numbers we're seeing definitely are not going to cut it. I mean, because if you guys know, in my mind's eye, what am I staring at? I'm staring at the 15 million. Okay, hit him with 10 system additional normal. I'm staring at the 15 million attack stat you have to hit with crit in order to damage Goku and Frieza. That's what we're looking to be at. Now, once we go into Buuhan's domain, he is going to stack up a lot of attack with every super attack. He massively stacks attack, 100% attack stack with every super. So, I mean, if we're looking at the damage Buuhan is doing now, he does a bunch of supers in his domain. He's going to be crushing Goku, and he's going to destroy Goku and Frieza. So, that's going to be good. And the domain is going to give massive buffs to the whole team, too. Now, we can use Buuhan's domain right away if we have a full power absorption rotation, or we could use it 6th turn from the start of battle. So, it doesn't even really take that long to do. All right, now, what does Buuhan look like on this turn? So, we have, this is everything. Everything is up. He's at 400k defense right there. Okay. So remember, he gets 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, 58% attack and defense when attacking. In the first 6 turns, we have that extra 100% attack and defense. He also is giving all extreme class allies 2 key 50% attack and defensive support. And then there is the one big ability he has, which is very interesting, which is the more HP you have when Buuhan first gets hit, the more, like, he gets a big defensive buff, up to 150% per max. So, like if HP is maxed. So, like, that, I think, is going to be a pretty substantial defensive ability he's going to have right there. And remember, Buuhan and Janemba, this is a god rotation right here. You want to talk about, like, two great characters? Buuhan will massively buff Janemba, because Buuhan is giving him 2 key 50% support, and then he is also, like, all their best links are going to be up, right? Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses. We're going to have all these crazy links going on, right? So. Alright, so this is turn 4, so we're getting closer to being able to use the domain. Not quite yet. This fight is really not the craziest. I mean, I think that some of these can be, like, okay showcase stages. We could definitely get away with Buuhan in the middle slot right here. Although, damn, this is 7 out of 7, but I don't... Boo Tanks is a danger in slot 1, and so would Buuhan. Actually, yeah, what we're going to do is we're just going to transform into Buuhan right here. Let's just do it. Alright, had to play that for sure, because, I mean, it is a Buuhan video. Okay, so we're going to be able to have everything except for Fear and Faith, but I think that's just what these two have, right? Everything except for Fear and Faith, yeah. I'm going to put LR Buuhan in slot 1 right here. LR Buuhan will be a little bit more effective in slot 1 because he also does have that dodge chance. I don't really want to... I'm not in the mood to talk about dodge too much, but, I mean, remember, it's big. Now, keep in mind, some of these bosses can hit us with debuffs as well. So, remember, we have all of Buuhan's good links up, except... Well, we have all his good links up. Fear and Faith doesn't actually give stats. So, we essentially have all links up right now. We don't actually, but we kind of do. You guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, nice. Good dodge by Buuhan. Good dodge by Buuhan. Perfect. I think Trunks seals. So that will allow Buuhan to actually get stacks in. I think Piccolo does something too, though. Piccolo might stun. Yeah, he does stun. Okay, damn. Alright, well, it's a good thing we didn't put the showcase character in slot 1, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what Buuhan gives us right here. 13. Yeah, so I feel like already we've just kind of seen what this guy is without having been in his domain or anything like that. At this point, we pretty much need to just get into his domain. I brought Janemba, Kid Buu, and Carnival Tech Broly are all 3 characters who are not on Power Absorption. The thing is, Power Absorption is not, like, we're not going to sit here and pretend at all like Power Absorption's good enough once you go into the nastiest fights. Period. End of story. We're not even discussing it. It's just, like, a lot of these characters are not good enough. You'll hear people... Which one is Power Absorption? This is one right here. You'll hear people make excuses all day for, like, this guy and shit like that, but, like, it's just flat out not good enough, right? Fu? I mean, I guess we could use Fu. We could use Fat Buu. I don't know. Maybe I'm too harsh. Because, like, we can use Fat Buu. We can use Fu. We could use this guy if it's a full Majin Power team. Maybe Power Absorption does have enough characters, actually. Exchange Buu can handle it. I mean, the dodge is important for him, though. He's not just going to be tanking these hits. Power Absorption certainly does need a little bit more help, and I don't know how much Power Absorption help is coming in this celebration, if any at all. I mean, there's a super easy as Ultimate Gohan. I'm pretty sure the Carnival LR is going to be Vegito. I don't really see Power Absorption help coming. And, I mean, if it's just a Kid Buu, that's not Power Absorption. I think if they do drop a buff Buu that would somehow, like, transform into Kid Buu or something like that, I mean, I do... he is... Buff Buu is on Power Absorption, but... Yeah, alright. Sure, okay. Okay, so let's get through this turn, and then we'll see Buuhan with his domain next turn. So, remember, Janemba plus Buuhan is going to be a nasty combo. These two, like, there's no boss that's, like, definitively way stronger than this rotation right here. We're going to be looking good. And again, also remember with... I don't want Broly to get his AoE. Let's just hit this. Yeah, remember, Buuhan is supporting. Like, as long as we're just running, like, a lot of extreme class characters, the Buuhan, we're going to be looking good. And look at that damage by Janemba, man. The damage plus defense he's got, the combo. It's like that first turn, Janemba gets a couple of hits, and he's built up, and he is just silly. Ridiculous character. All right, let's get this this attack by Buuhan, and I'm just going to skip to us dropping the domain. 9.5 right there. So, yeah, I mean, there's certainly, depending upon the fight, like, getting that domain up as quickly as we possibly can. This is double digits. Getting the domain up as quickly as we possibly can is huge for him to be able to do better damage. All right, guys, so we're on turn 6. We're able to use the ability. Now, remember, Buuhan doesn't have start of turn shenanigans. Buuhan, it's just 6 turn start of battle. There's no start of turn bullshit that we have to worry about with him, which is really good. So let's go ahead and drop this. Remember, this is going to create a domain, which is going to be massively... Like, let's just take a look. Like, Buuhan, 7... What is that, 45 right there? Sorry, my right eye is bad. Yeah, 745. I'm pretty sure that says 5. Here, anyway. Let's see what it looks like after the domain is up. Alright, guys, this is so cool. I love this, dude. So basically, you absorb the enemy, and now we're just, like, fighting inside of Buu. This is so sick. Alright, here, let's go ahead and transform. Super Buu, exchange Buu. We'll transform right here. Okay. Oh! Yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude, he's so... The domain is so broken. For, like, Buu Saga characters and shit. Dude, it's so crazy. I'm not bullshitting when I talk about how broken this damn domain of his is, dude. Look at... this is insanity. Like, when I was breaking his kit down, I couldn't believe this shit right here. So he gives 15% attack and defense for all enemies and allies in power absorption and transformation boost. But then he gives another 15% for Buu Saga allies. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He's giving 30%, dude, to all these Majin Buu characters. So they're all just massively buffed. Now, again, remember, we have every one of his links is up except for Fear and Faith, which is just key, right? And lowers enemy defense. Pointless. Doesn't matter. All right. Now, it's pretty huge. So this is where this guy's damage is going to explode quite a bit, right? Because every time he super attacks, he gets a permanent 100% attack stack. Now... For every key sphere we get here, let's just go and grab this. This is going to be 9 right here. For every key sphere we get a 5% chance to crit, and then we get 40% defense when attacked. We have 70% damage reduction. With 3 key spheres, guaranteed additional super. 6 key spheres, guaranteed additional super. Oh, yeah. Boom. There you go. 3 guaranteed 100% attack stacks. It's silly. It's just silly. He's like, it's like when we have this shit out, man, he's him. He's him. I think if I did one thing, I think that this guy probably is going to be a lot better defensively in slot 1 than even I was thinking last night. I think like he's going to be a little bit better in slot 1. Because as long as you get a lot of key spheres, right? And remember, these are guaranteed supers, by the way. None of that additional normal bullshit. This is just Daddy comes out, and we're just dropping guaranteed supers. Yup. Guaranteed. Yup. None of that bullshit. No additional normal, none of that. Nope. Give me those supers, baby. All right, now hidden potential system. Triggers. Super. Beautiful. Quad. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right. So, remember, those stacks last, too. Those are permanent. Oh, yeah, he does have a stun shit. Wait, what? Isn't this... When there is a fused fighter enemy, he gets a guaranteed additional super. Piccolo. is Fuse Fighter. I'm silly. Yeah, Piccolo's Fuse Fighter. He's Fuse Fighter. That's why. Okay. So that last... Okay. That last one was the Hidden Potential System. The one right before that was an additional super. Guaranteed additional super. Because Piccolo was on the field. That's why he did that. The 5th one. And then all of those 100% attack stacks. Which is just so crazy. So we're going to need to see... Now, the domain only lasts for 2 turns. We need to make sure that we see Buuhan's damage after we leave the domain. That's going to be huge to see. Now, remember, the other Buuhan here is still going to be in base. We got to remember that. Right, the other Buuhan is just going to be sitting here still in base form. Or they're in Buuhan form. Right. Okay. Yep, so see, there we go. We have just Buuhan in Buuhan form. I guess we could see the damage he does on this rotation. Really good turn. We have all 7 links activated. I really would prefer... Damn, I think we're probably going to finish this fight before we could see the damage, my Buuhan is going to do after leaving the domain. I think we're going to kill all these enemies. 33? What? Huh? $33? So that's like domain buff plus Kid Buu plus all of his big links up. Janemba's going to be sick on this team, man. Now remember, Janemba's not getting the full 30% from the domain, but Janemba is getting the 15% from the domain. The transformation boost buff. Yeah, his damage is looking a lot better here. With the massive domain buff up. Yeah. Look at that damage. Chat! That boy was over that threshold. I know y'all saw that shit. I know y'all saw that boy was over the threshold. Y'all saw. We did. Yes, we didn't kill. Yes. That's so good. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to get at as many stacks here as we could, though. That's what sucks about that. Like, yeah, we didn't kill, but... Oh, no, Piccolo's going to heal. All right, let's do this. Now, remember, LR Buuhan is still good enough to run, by the way. If, like, LR Buuhan has not... Like, he's not... I mean, as good as he was when he first came out, but, like, you know, EZA LR Buuhan is still very effective. I think the biggest thing with Buuhan is that, like, turn 1 with the team, like turn 1, slot 1 at the start can be a little bit iffy. Like, Buuhan, this guy is perfect for Goku and Frieza. He is elite for Goku and Frieza. Like, the way, like, he's set up to succeed in that fight very well. I think Gogeta and Janemba, funnily enough, those will be fights I think that would be, like Buuhan is just set up to do, I think, a little bit less as good in. Okay, so we would be able to pop the domain for the second Buuhan right here, which I guess I'll do. Yeah, sure, let's pop the second Buuhan's domain. I really want to not kill here, though. Yeah, I really want to not kill. I'm actually going to just not... Nah, let's do it. Now, this guy is not restricted to any slot or anything like that, too. The domain Buu. Like, we could just put him wherever, and it's fine. All right, now, again, I want to intentionally hold back. So, on purpose... Oh, damn, but, I mean, I do need... It's not going to matter. Nah, it doesn't matter. I don't need to give him a ton of orbs. He does get a lot of defense per orb, but he has true type advantage plus 70% damage reduction. Like, because, again, the whole point here is I don't want to kill this Goku. I want to see the damage. So we had that the last Buuhan went into the domain, got a bunch of stacks. Now we left the domain. I want to see what his damage looks like after stacking a bunch in his domain and what he looks like after it. So it is kind of... this is the type of design that I think a lot of people would enjoy, right? Because it's like you get into his domain, and then people love when the character's like stacking and getting way stronger. That's, you know, what he did, so. Yeah, we're fine. Again, he had the huge damage reduction plus, yeah, whatever. All right, let's see. Now, I do kind of want, well, I don't know. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Nice, nice, nice. So we'll see him right in front of the attack again. Likewise, we have all of our big links are all up. All the good shit. Domain buff is up by the other Buuhan. This is him. All the good stuff. Let's see how he does. Yeah, Buuhan looks good to me. Damn, Dokkan. We've talked about this a lot this year, but Dokkan, the unit schedule has been impeccable. Every character that comes out, people are complaining like crazy. Every EZA that comes out, people are like complaining their fucking asses off like crazy. But yet, it's been so perfect. Like, these teams are like ready to go. It's like the Namek Saga team, the characters were just underpowered. They gave us enough options, but the problem is that they're just all not really good enough. That's the thing, right? What's our damage up to? Okay. Yeah, so look at the difference after he gets 1,000,000 supers in his domain version. Yeah. Pretty good. It's turn 7, so that was his additional. And then he does also have dodge right here now. What's the dodge chance again? It's... Oh, well, we didn't dodge it. It's a high chance to dodge. Well, we didn't get it. Yeah, it doesn't matter, though. Chat? Chat? He looks pretty good. I kind of think we're good. You know, kind of like the, you know, initial private server kind of like quick look. I mean, all the things I wanted to see, we were able to hammer home there. LR Janemba and LR EZA Buuhan being as good as they are, puts this Buuhan in a good spot. I mean, this is, it would be nice. Another strong, power absorption character would be good, for sure. But it's not like he needs it, if that makes sense. Like we're looking good. Ah, wow. Buuhan, chat. That boy is good. I like him. I like him quite a bit. Let me know what you guys think, but this Dokkan Fest Buuhan, he's a bad boy. He's bad. Well, I'm saying bad as in good, right? He's bad, but like good bad. He's good bad. Let me just say, he's competing for #1 TUR. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's a better way to say.